Hello everyone, this is Jasmine and welcome to another video. And today I would like to do a chapbook slash poetry reading of a project that I did for my poetry class. So, this is a weird camera angle, but I'm trying to read it this way, so that's why it looks like this. I don't like how I look right now, but anyways, let's get to it. So, before I go any further, um, I want to explain what a chapbook is. So basically, a chapbook is kind of like a small, itty bitty book that I think is usually like less than 100 pages of poems. It's basically a collection of poems in a small book, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But there are kind of like books that are way more than 100 pages, and they're not called chapbooks, but I'm not really sure. But I'm still kind of doing my research. So I have two examples of what chapbooks look like. So here's one like this one. This is a weird picture. But this one is called Teaching My Mother How to Give Birth by Warson Shire. If that's right. And see how thin that is? Like this. And this one is about, I forgot what it was, 34 pages. So it's like this. And usually you have it like separate. Now, it doesn't mean like all of this have to be like stanzas. Like it can have in different forms. Like this one is kind of like an essay or whatnot. And then here's another example. This one is called Sympathetic Little Monster by Cameron Awkward Rich. Sorry. Actually, this poet actually visited my school this semester, and he kind of just read it out and all that stuff, which was cool and everything. So this one is a lot more. This one has 75 pages, but I think I get the idea that it's supposed to be like at least less than 100 or at 100. This one's a little bit thicker, and this one has like a different small shape, whatnot. It's like really cute. Also have like another one, but that one, the other one's kind of like more bigger and stuff. So for the poetry class that I'm through with it now and I passed and everything, but for our final project, we had to create a chapbook of our own. So before that, we were required to kind of like look over these different chapbooks that were displayed in the class, pick out one, and kind of like explain why we chose it and what we like about it. So I chose one that looked like it was a storybook. It wasn't like the ones that I showed you where they have like just the poems just like that, but it's like chunks and pieces of poems put throughout the book. And it has like childlike innocence, and plus it has illustration. Um, now I didn't for my project. I didn't do the drawing all that stuff. I just for each beginning of each chapter, it has a total of five. They're short. They're very short, but five chapters. I got like pictures from Microsoft Word, the one that is kind of like free to use and all that stuff. Because you have to be careful with the copyright. But that's the only illustration I have. And plus, I do have a cover art that I will show you in a minute. But that's what I wanted to tackle with. And it's all kind of like come from scratch. They're all new. I'll also have like the chance or the opportunity to use all the poems that I use for the class, as long as it's like been revised and edited, because we have workshops. We kind of peer edited each other's poems, and all the copies of the poet's poem will be written down with notes and then give back to this person so the person can look over it. Me, I never really did it because I'm the type of writer who actually is afraid of reading comments and constructive criticism of her work, which is bad, but it kind of shows that like every poem, short story, or whatever, they're all my babies. And if you're a writer, you know exactly what I mean, and you hear this over and over again. It's so true. They are our child, and we just want to protect it with all our hearts, but we're just too overprotective. But either either do that or do it on my own. I didn't want to do use the other poem to put it all together because I never redid it. I know it's bad, but so I decided to continue on with the one that I have. And how I did it was kind of like I did it on Twitter, just posting it on there, and kind of like did it from there. Then I kind of like copy and paste it and put it on the thing. But of course, I kind of like changed some stuff, cut off some stuff, So it's all done, and I'm using my hands. Sorry. um. So yeah, and I got A in it, so I was like, cool. So now, I want to present it to you guys. Trying to do it now because I don't want to lose my voice for talking too long and talking too loud. I have to because I always like look back at my videos and I can barely hear what I'm saying and I'm not enunciating very clearly. I always have this problem, but like I don't know, maybe because it's my computer camera microphone thing that is not advanced, just like anybody else's video, but I'll get there soon, hopefully. So, um, alright, so without any further ado, I'll present my project. So, the project that I'm going to present is called The Book of Dreams. I don't want to go into like what it's about. That is basically up to you to decide or try to understand what the story is about, like the moral and all that stuff. Because I like having a lesson. I like having a lesson that can um, make people think and reflect upon themselves. Okay, so sorry. So here is my cover, Book of Dreams. And I don't know, it's not really the best quality, but I have it right here. I thought this was a pretty picture because it's like in a dream world. Alright. The Book of Dreams, Journey of the Self by Jasmine Alonso, which is me. Hi. So, alright. Oh, I really hope you guys can hear me. So, I'm trying to get through it as much as I can. Chapter 1, The Dream. Interlude. I want to sit under the moon and under the stars. I cannot wait any longer for this to arrive. And that is purpose, like the ones above. So right here. My mind sleeps throughout the day. Nothing happens. But when I sleep tonight, there's a whole new world waiting for me. My dreamland, stars, and all. A few hours later, a man of shadow shows up, waving at me through a window, and steps in saying, "Dear sleeper, come with me to dreamland, a dream come true. Follow me through the window to seek your desires up in the skies. They're waiting for you." Should I reach out my hand to him, beautiful stranger in the night? His voice smoothed my skin, and it gave life without touching. Dreams are dreams. "I'd love to come with you," I say. Love will find you a lot closer than you think. He smiles and winks at me. Beautiful stranger, so lovely. Good night, bed. Sweet dreams. Chapter 2, The Journey. Interlude. I had a memory once. It was old and fresh. A mysterious stranger, beautiful, charming, full of life, made me realize I can't see my own. I'm trying to find the best picture. Time passes by as we fly carelessly, my crackling fear heard across the universe, with his hand in mine, my mind lost in time. Dreamland we go, he says. This time, love, let it flow. But why do I have to? How can I begin again if I ever lose faith? A land which paints the dark skies, a hidden treasure before my eyes. It fills me up besides his touch, this new reality. His laughter rings a chime. Welcome to your new life. I don't know how far I'll go with him by my side, but whenever he smiles, hope becomes my breath, tears fills my eyes. What a lovely surprise. Chapter 3, The Destination. Interlude. It's hard to find love. It keeps changing forms every time I open my eyes and wake up. Love's an illusion, a paralysis in sleep. This is my favorite picture. We float across a bridge made of silver and crystal, a town full of happy people, waving upon our arrival. Shall we begin your transformation, my dear? He winks at me. And I back that hesitation. Three places to be, where there's a lot to learn, awakening thee from the nightmare storm. My guide stares at me in solemn warning. They change in form according to your deepest wants. It may change your life or leave you in deceit, so be faithful in all that you do. Welcome to Joyland. Are you satisfied with your care? My eyebrow rises at that sounded weird, but my eyebrow rises at the mayor's question. I'm not so sure. A faint rumble surprises under our feet. A trickle down my spine. Will you teach me? Dear girl, it's inside of you. Reach for it. Don't ever stop. Happiness is within you if you believe in your heart. Try to remember something beautiful. What is beautiful to you? I close my eyes. I wish I had wings to fly, like a friend I used to know a long time ago. I open my eyes to see a yellow butterfly fluttering around me. A lift of my finger becomes a nesting ground. I smile at its landing. I look around to see the citizens shedding their tears of joy, and my beautiful companion glowed, a yellow aura, his crowning glory. Chapter 4, The Armor. Interlude. I thought that I was alone, but footsteps keep looking upstairs and downstairs, even in the walls around me. I freeze. Dear, dear lives, why confront me with the black surprise? Sometimes love can't even comfort me in my own house. I also like this picture too. I don't know what movie it's from, but this is interesting. Okay. Next stop is a place called Intrepidity. A crowd awaits again, but with stone-like eyes of pride. There is coolness in the air, stiff and stout, and all about. Can you prove that you're one of us? Bring down the giant on the hill. Use your imagination to figure out. Like David against Goliath, you know what to do. I swallow down the lies that's haunting me. Memories of a broken heart slice me. My hands are bloodshot red, shaky recollection. A blizzard storm breaches. Everyone shivers in silence. The giant on the hill becomes the frost giant. Don't give up on yourself, a familiar voice howls. What thing makes you strong? That voice soothes me warm. Then it transformed to a loved one. I think of my grandmother, a true fighter at heart. I become a flame. Fire whirls around me, shifting into the form of an armor, and a bow and arrow appears at hand. I rise up my chest and let it go, piercing the frost giant in doom. Okay, that's empty. That's not in the part, but I just want to say that. The world becomes warm again, just like her hugs when I was a little girl. Chapter 5, The Reflection. Interlude. It's gonna break. I just know it. Keep looking at it, and I just might get the 7 years. If only he knew. If only he saves me. Do I need saving from him? What is he to me anyways? Just a companion, that's all. He wasn't there at all after we arrived to our final destination. He said that it's as far as he could go. How lovely. My face begins to slick with liquid salt, touching my lips that could have been his. I try so hard not to go blind for being a hollow, selfish being, waiting for a someone to make me feel like a princess. I walk into a land of mirrors, big ones, small ones, opaque in the black. I see copies of myself walking in different directions at different paces. So many distorted faces. Until there's one mirror, fancy and strong, huge and long. I walk up to it and just stare at it. It feels like centuries has dawned upon me as I just stare and stare and stare. Then I remember my journey and the lessons it taught me. How to Love Yourself 101. Step 1. Find happiness within yourself. Look at the smaller things in life that resembles the beauty that God created just for you. Step 2. Be of good courage. Nothing can hurt you. Just remember the ones who raised you to become strong. Build that fire and light up the world. Stage 3. Find yourself beautiful. You may see scars and imperfections, but they tell a story about a girl who loves to dream and found herself in it. The mirror lies, but you know who you are. Believe in yourself. I cry and smile and close my eyes, imagining a light surrounding me. I open them to see my friend, my beautiful stranger, becoming a ghost inside of me, becoming me. I'll close my eyes one last time. Thank you. Thank you for everything. The universe becomes a million stars as I drift off to sleep. Peace reigning within me softly. Epilogue. The sun greets me with a smile. I yawn loudly, stretching all cat-like in my bed. I smile back at the sun, then I remember where I was. I sigh with heaviness in my heart. Then I remind myself that it's never over. He remains within me, not as Prince Charming or lover in the dark, but as a reminder of who I am. Love. The end. And that's pretty much it. This is my chapbook, the Book of Dreams. I kind of wish that maybe I would have done separate videos. I might do in the future so you can hear better and excuse me, and not kind of like sit there awkwardly seeing a person just reading it from it because this is this is a very weird angle and everything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And the thing is, like, the funny thing is, like, I also kind of like did like about the author page. Hello, this is me. This is my picture. This is actually from last year. Before I moved here on my own, and this is way before I got natural and everything. So I was pressing my hair, flat ironing and all that stuff. But this is not good. Like if you keep doing that, well, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna read all this stuff, but yeah, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, and I really do not like this camera angle. This is so weird, but I have to show you the thing. I don't know. But yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm trying to promote my video just like everybody else, whatever. I don't know. But yeah. And if you like to see more content, or just like, you know, poetry or music related stuff, or any fun random video, you can also subscribe also. This is my first time actually saying that in the video. It's kind of weird. I usually don't do it because like it is your choice. Because usually like if someone said I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like giving a like. I can press that like button if I want to. But whatever, okay, that's a good thing. So yes. And tell me down in the comments below, like, what do you think the poem is about? I mean, I could reveal it in another video or whatever, but I don't know. But I just feel like I have to do a video because I haven't done it this week. And so I'm trying to do a video at least once a week. Not every week, but once a week this summer, as much as I can, before I get back into school in the fall, because I won't be doing that much at all. But really, unless it's like doing my short random videos. So yeah, that's it. But other than that, thank you very much for stopping Bear. Thank you very much for stopping by, and as always, always be true to yourself and keep rocking. This is Jasmine Malone signing off. Bye, guys, and you have a nice day.